another exciting stream for today. This is going to be another GEMPC match. This is game 2 of Bill Kafer versus Adam Trunzo. For those who weren't around in game 1, Bill won game 1 by 11. According to Mr. Kafer himself, the stats were 11 in life for Bill. He had 19 in lost, and Adam had 43 in lost. So here we go. Bill was the the dark side player. So looks like Adam is going to go with a CCT. Bill has not revealed any of his information here. We have a no idea. Bill going with no idea. Deck I'm a little bit familiar with. Actually, I'm familiar with both of these decks. So, good luck to both players. Let's see what happens. Okay, Adam did start with any messes necessary, so he's going to have Bounty Hunter in his hand. He also started with Jabba's Prize on the table. Bill has yet to reveal his starting effects. Adam does grab the Despair V. Okay, so he grabs Boba Fett Bounty Hunter, or Boba Fett's Blast Rifle, and the Dungeon. Okay, Bill reveals Walkling. Make 10 men, and I'm pretty sure, yep, and an Insurrection. So here we go. Game 2. Bill Kafer versus Adam Trunzo. Okay. Got some shields pulls. Got the grabber and both the aim high and secret plans. Going to Adam's activate phase. He activates 7. Probably going to see a attempt of a first turn flip here if Adam doesn't have the... As long as Adam doesn't have the Jabba's Palace audience chamber in his force pile, we should see a first turn flip from him. Oh, okay, so he's got a You'll Be Dead already, so he can get some ping damage in that way. Depending on Adam's build, I actually like the CCT in this matchup. Both players will have retrieval. Adam's every control phase, Bill's every control phase as well, as long as he has a Luke Skywalker as a pilot. He will get retrieval as well with make 10 men feel like 100, as long as whenever he draws a spy as a battle destiny. Okay, so there's the dungeon, there's the audience chamber, and a Twilight Advisor, so he's going to be able to get down the passenger deck. So Adam has a lot of activation on turn 1. So that's one of the downfalls of the CCT deck. Normally you only see like a Now Hutta plus the 2 Cloud City locations plus the 2 Jabba's Palace locations. Okay, he's going to attempt to take He's All Yours Bounty Hunter. I kind of like grabbing that right after you activate, just so you don't miss it. Actually, and let's go into this really quick. I'm actually going to turn this off. Have the cards show as like a fan. I kind of like that whenever we stream. Okay, so he does grab the He's All Yours Bounty Hunter. Okay, there's Boba Fett. Going to see the gun come down. And again, we will see a first turn flip here from Adam. Okay, there's the All Yours Bounty Hunt. He's All Yours Bounty Hunter, so that will allow Boba Fett to move for free. So normally you have to pay 2 to use the blaster rifles game text. So use 2 force to relocate him to a Jabba's Palace site. But with the He's All Yours Bounty Hunter, it is free. Okay, so here we go into the move phase. And he is going to attempt to relocate over to the audience chamber. Good afternoon, sir. Do not recognize your name. Okay, and there is a first turn flip from Adam. And he's going to leave the Jabba's prize unattended. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think Bill might... Unless Bill has some... Okay, so there's any message necessary, so he's going to be able to activate another one. This is one of the few drawbacks of this deck is after your first turn, you don't have a lot of cards to work with in your hand because you take 3 with the any message necessary. You're only going to have like a smaller hand. Yeah, 100%, Jared. I wholeheartedly agree with you. That's fair. Like, I remember, this is a matchup I'm familiar with from Texas Mini Worlds. I played against Brian Fred. He was a No Idea player. I was the CCT player. And I actually beat Brian Fred. So... I'm a little surprised to see... Yeah, if you get the IG88 virtual... on turn 2, that's a good thing for the CCT player. But again, Fett's a little vulnerable. I mean, you do have the possibility of, like, say, a Stunning Leader to cancel the battle with his once per game exchange a card text. I know a lot of people have been playing Mandalorian Mishap to cancel his game text, and then he can't use it to get rid of that Fett. So, but again, Bill did win game 1 by 11, so he doesn't have to necessarily win this game. He just has to lose it by less than 11. True. None shall pass does as well, James. And there's evac control from Bill. Yeah, CCT has a lot of tricks. Like... And I for one like the CCT. However, I'm not a big fan of it in this meta with... Hitco running around as the top dog for light side. Gragra is okay. I don't like Gragra as much anymore. But, okay, we see a Ensign Chad Hilson, a Saw Gerrera, and a Luke Skywalker onto the evac control. And there's a Jyn Erso coming down onto the Jabba's audience chamber. Wonder if Bill has that new card, Help Me Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Quite a Mercenary in his deck. If he does, Adam would take a drain of 1 each, or take a ping damage of 1 as whenever Bill plays it. So after that Jyn Erso coming down, Bill just draws up. Assuming that Adam has something to do to get rid of that Jyn, so he can start draining for 2. But before we go into that, Bill's going to have to lose one to You'll Be Dead. There goes a Relatively Unprotected from Bill's hand. Pretty good card, useful against TTO. CCT as well, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, you lose no more than 1 force to Carbonate Freezing. And it's a good way of getting around the Super Executor, any of those little pesky Blizzard Walkers. Okay, Adam's going to attempt to deploy Scum and Villainy from his deck. So I will ask this, if anybody has any deck suggestions for me to play against Chris Goblin, that would be great. I need all the suggestions I can get. We actually did play game 1 yesterday. So, I need a dark side deck. Invasion. Those aren't decks. Okay, there's another Twilight Advisor from Adam. He does get Scum onto the table. You guys are silly. Okay, so there we go. Lady Proxima and Arasing coming down to reinforce. Move into the battle phase. Adam still has 8 cards to work with. We go into move past the move phase, go into the draw phase. Still no IG-88. I'm not a hunt down player, so that's the only problem is, okay, so we go into Bill's activate phase. He activates 1. Now, he's probably playing with some sort of projection of the Skywalker, maybe 1, maybe 2. So we might see him come down with one of those eventually. Okay, there's an escape pod combo. Chris Goglin knows I play CCT. I played CCT at... Set your course as a deck. Yeah. Actually could like that. Okay, so Bill does grab a card. He grabs, let's see what that was. He does grab the Hojix. I can't say. He does grab the light side Gick. He's going to attempt to get a docking bay out. No docking bay, so Adam gets a free reveal. I'm imagining Bill going to try and go down. Being that Adam has gotten Proxima and Arasing with Blaster Rifle down to the audience chamber, Bill is perfectly fine with giving up the audience chamber to Adam all game. Okay, we're still in Bill's deploy phase. He uses 2 force. Let's see when he wants to get out. Okay, there's a Rogue One with Captain Cassian Andor. We haven't actually decided on a date. He did want to play 5 minutes after the game yesterday, but I was starving, and I haven't heard from Chris all day today, so I got to run some errands after this. Unfortunately for me, I'm busy for the next 2 days. I play Pathfinder, which is a variant of D&D, tomorrow all day, and then Sunday is one of my roommates' birthdays, so I won the first game by 16. Okay. So Bill does get the Rogue One with Cassian Andor out. And that's all he does. He just draws. He's got 12 cards in his hand. He saves 3. Adam activates, uses Proxima, and he takes Greedo into hand. And he will make Bill lose a card with You'll Be Dead. There goes a Bright Hope off the top of the reserve deck. Oof, that's not a card you want to lose. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, control deck would be really nice. Okay, move into Adam's deploy phase. Jin still doing what she does, blocking that drain of 2 at the audience chamber. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to attempt to take He's All Yours Bounty Hunter in hand. I'm a little worried about Bill right now because Cassian doesn't draw Destiny. The Rogue One doesn't have an extra pylon. So, and he doesn't have any characters in his Lost pile, so he can't put anybody out to play yet. Okay, there's a Daru. Daru coming down for 1. He's going to be able to pull a droid. Let's see if he's going to get the IG-88 out of his deck. There's 4 Force. Yep, I'm assuming it is IG-88. So that audience chamber is pretty well stacked. Yeah. Normally, I haven't seen like I don't see alternatives to fighting in this deck. Just because I run the Connor Britton version, which is a pretty solid deck. Okay, there's a Jabba's Haven from Adam's hand. Let's see if he wants to go get. Okay, he's gonna play He's All Yours Bounty Hunter. Interesting. Probably gonna see a Nalhada at some point. Give Adam a little bit more activation. Now, the only thing about Nalhada is it would allow for Bill to run away with that Rogue One. But, okay, Adam doesn't have any ships, so we go on to the battle phase. We're going to go into the move phase here. IG-88 will grab that Jabba's prize. And there's an Uta Gutsa solo to break Jin's cover. And Bill plays Rescue in the Clouds. Adam grabs that. So now Jin is exposed at the audience chamber. I'm also putting him on Hitco. So hopefully Chris is not watching. I don't see any of Chris's teammates in the chat, so... Okay, IG-88 will grab the Jabba's prize. That is the original Jabba's prize, so no Han for Bill this game. Okay, and Adam saves 6. That seems fair. And he will we'll start into Bill's turn. Bill will activate. Probably going to see him drain for 1 here. So there's still no battle order or battle plan out. Yep, there's a drain of 1. Little bit of banter between the players. I guess Bill was... Ah, there goes an abyss from Adam. Interesting. Bill saying that he almost panicked, audibled into Hitco about an hour ago, so him not playing Hitco might have saved him. Adam a little surprised the fact that Bill is playing No Idea. I agree. Okay, there goes the Endor Commando team, so Bill is now flipped. Commander Melshi comes down. He's going to take that Stardust. Now, okay. But before we do that, he's going to attempt to take a trooper into hand. No trooper for Melshi to grab. And Ray coming down as well. So we're probably going to see Jin run away down to the dungeon. Oh, I agree. Okay, so Ray does take a card into hand. Bill shuffles his used pile. And there's a projection of Skywalker on the Jabba's prize. Probably going to see a battle plan next turn, or at some point from Bill. Okay, Melshi moves over to the beach. Adam takes a card with IG-88, and Jin, again, is probably going to run away here. We do know that Bill has the Hojix, but there's no real need to keep her at the audience chamber. Why waste the Hojix? Good old operatives. Yep, Jin runs away. And I wonder if Bill is going to save those 3 cards in his force pile or if he's going to draw. Okay, there's the battle plan. Bill looking at his options, and he's just going to recirculate. So he does save 3 cards. So this tells me he has some sort of evasion to if Adam comes down to Scarif. Adam activates, and we see him draw a card with IG-88. Okay, Adam uses Proxima. He gets Dengar into hand. There's the damage from You'll Be Dead. There goes another projection of the Skywalker off the top. Yeah, those are the only things I'm thinking that Bill might have. Especially with Adam having a 13 card hand and he's able to pull whatever he wants. This is a trap. Now, Bright Hope is in the lost pile, though. Okay, Erica coming down in front of Jin. That's Erica V, by the way. So that's a lot of retrieval. Dengar coming down as well. And there's a U3PO to block the drain at the beach. So Adam's not worried about that Rogue One at all. He's more concerned with taking damage right now. Okay, probably going to see a battle here at the dungeon. Okay, so here we go. Adam retrieves 2. He retrieves the Abyss and Utaguta Solo. And again, we do know that Bill does have the Hojix in hand. Undercover spies in general are annoying. Okay, Dengar's going to attempt to shoot Jin. He misses the first one. And I believe that will miss on the second one. So Jin doesn't get hit here. Draws a 3 for Battle Destiny, so it's 14-4 as of right now. This is before Bill draws his Destiny. I'm a little surprised that Bill did not take a card off the evac control. Being that he has Luke on the evac control, he could have got him down next turn and started retrieving. Bill draws a base, so he'll be able to retrieve one with 10 men. So we do know that Adam is playing the Jabba Space Cruiser, Joe. But I do like that Adam hasn't got out his Nalhada yet. Okay, so it's 6 to... So Adam doesn't have to lose anything in that battle, as per the 7 side of his objective, all of his characters are immune. Okay, there goes Jin to the lost pile. Bill still has to lose 3. Takes a peek at Adam's hand. Let's see if Bill has any. Adam says he's got good stuff in there, no doubt, as he's been taking what he wants. Let's see if Bill decides to lose his Hojix here. I like the insight from our current world champion, Joe Olson. Exactly. Like, looking for indicators from your opponent's deck is huge. Yeah, and I will say this, like, I know in my CCT, I actually do run the Slave 1. I like to take it into hand, just so that way my opponent is a little on edge for that fact. Okay, and Adam will move those 2 characters over. Now, he's setting himself up for some nice retrieval starting next turn. He's going to be able to retrieve with the objective and with Erica. Adam activates one with any messes necessary. But I will say, like, I know, I don't know if you run it, but I like running Maul and his ship, Joe, plus a sense in the deck, just because nobody sees it coming. Like, that did so much work against B-Fred in our matchup in the Texas Mini Worlds. Okay, so there's a Stardust ping. There goes a Imperial Barrier off the top for Adam. There goes a drain. Adam will lose. He loses. He's all yours. Bounty Hunter off the top of the reserve deck. Bill will draw a card with Ray. So I think being that Adam has, again, Ara Singh, Erica, a lot of the guys that you don't want to see in Adam's hand, and they're at the audience chamber, we can actually see Bill start to spread here. You can see him go down to the carbonate chamber, site. We can see him go down to the security tower. We can actually see him going down to the sail barge site. And I do like, if Bill can start to spread and run Adam thin, that's probably the best way for him to win. Hera coming down onto the Rogue One as a pilot, so Bill reinforcing that Rogue One a little bit. And there's a Menace Fades. So Menace Fades coming down. Bill does control a site and a system, so that's going to cancel the +1 from Despair. So Adam's not going to be doing any damage at the audience chamber, with the exception of You'll Be Dead. So that's a great card to see Bill play. Commander Willard coming down as well. He'll be able to swap cards, so Bill will be able to start putting cards back from his hand into his use pile, take the top card of his reserve deck into hand. Bill probably searching for what is the light side Never Yarn All card? Oh, Double Agent. He could be looking for a Double Agent. He could be looking for, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Something to get rid of that U-3PO. But Adam's going to take a card with IG-88. Yeah, I think the best strategy for Bill is to try and spread Adam thin. Adam just can't sit at the audience chamber. I mean, yeah, he's doing 1 point of damage each turn, and Bill is not retrieving it right now. I'm not 100% sure. Well, actually, Joe, on top of that, he's also getting the Stardust ping in. Can you change your zoom to 50%? Joe, where's that at? Jared, how do I do the zoom? On your browser, use the view menu at the top. Okay. I mean, like that? But everything looks so small now. Okay, Bill's going to place the Lockling out of play so he can retrieve his Hojix. Good times, good times. Okay, there's the You'll Be Dead. Bill will lose Han Chewie and the Falcon from his hand. Kind of a smart card to lose. Okay. Lady Proxima will use her game text. Adam will take Bosk into hand. But yeah, I do agree with you, Joe. The clock will come into play here. Especially if Bill can get out Luke Skywalker at some point. If he does, he'll be able to start retrieving. It is only 3:30 and I still have to go do some errands after this. So, water it is. Okay, Adam will retrieve with his objective. He takes a card with IG-88, retrieves a card with Erica. So, Adam has no lost pile right now. Okay, we're in Adam's deploy phase. Now, Bill did save 2 cards in his force pile. I'm a little surprised. Like, I'm extremely surprised that Bill hasn't put out Simple Tricks and Nonsense yet. I mean, he is out damaging Adam, so Adam will use 1 force to check his reserve deck with the Carbonate Chamber console. I'm just trying to think of what big characters Adam has left. Like, he's got a Shizor, Cad Bane, Django, Zam, P-59. But, yeah. Adam's getting a lot of... He's got the stuff to come down and battle. The problem is, you really don't want to battle... Okay, so here we go. There's a Stinger and Guri. They come down for 1. That's they come down for 1. That's insane. I'm just going to use 3. There's an Elith and Hinthra as well. So he is getting... Now, he would be getting 2 Destiny if he can add a pilot. There's a Wolf, so... And there's an Antilles maneuver from Bill. So he's going to use... He uses 2. Searches for a card. Let's see who he gets onto the... And there's a Torn Far. So he does have the evac control. Now, he would be getting a second Destiny. Well, he doesn't get a second Destiny because with Hera because of the Guri. So we're probably going to see Bill go with the... Take a card off of that evac control. And once he does, that would take Wolf out of play. But Torn Far would still be in play, so she would add +2 to the total battle Destiny. Adam has a barrier, so he's going to attempt to barrier that Torn Far. And Torn Far will be barriered. So good play from Adam. Yeah, I think you go with Luke. There's a Ponda Baba coming down as well. So that would give Adam a destiny to attrition. And he drops down Bosk as well. So he's got a lot of stuff there. So it's going to be 15-5 before Battle Destiny. Okay, there's the destiny into attrition. Okay, Bill will take a card off the evac control. He does take Luke Skywalker, so Adam will only draw one destiny here. Yeah. Good point, Chris. But it is going to come down to the power here. So, again, both players are only getting one destiny. And there's a 3, so it's 18-5 right now. The question is Bill playing Wedge in his ship? If Bill's playing Wedge in his ship, that's pretty good. Okay, Bill draws a 2, so it's 7. It's going to be 18-7 in favor of Adam. And those two ships are immune. So Bill's going to be the only one losing characters in this battle. And the destiny to attrition is a 5. That doesn't come into play. So Bill is down by 11. Okay, let's see. He loses Captain Cassian Andor. And I think if you're Bill, probably going to peel. See him peel here. Okay, so he activates one off of Cassian's. Okay, so then there goes Hera. So. And Torfar will stack Cassian onto the evac control. Smart play by Bill. And Adam will pass turn. So, yeah, Bill needs to reinforce that Rogue One. We do know that he has a Luke Skywalker in his hand, so that's pretty good. Yes, because it's after the battle ends. She is stupid good on a transport. Okay, we start into Bill's next turn. Bill will activate. Activates 13. Okay, so now both players are only doing 1 damage to each other. Adam's doing 1 point of damage from You'll Be Dead. Bill's doing 1 point of damage from Stardust. There's the Stardust ping. Adam's going to lose a Cold Feet off of his reserve deck. So again, we're probably going to see a Luke Skywalker and some other characters coming down. Maybe another ship or 2. Now, the big difference here is Adam's ships are immune. Bill's are not. Bill using 3. There's the Luke Skywalker. It's currently 12-7 power difference. And there's a Lieutenant Blount as well. Blount doesn't add any power, but he does have a nice little forfeit. He's also pretty, from what I understand, he's pretty good against ISB. Adam's going to take a card with IG-88 in response. Bill's going to use their 4 force. There's Padme. Padme coming down, so she'll be able to add to attrition here. That's a pretty good card to come down because, I mean, the power difference is 15-7. With Padme there, you still take a card off the evac control. You're getting +2 to your total battle destiny, and you're getting a destiny to attrition. Whereas while your ship is fully immune, those ships are only immune less than 5. So you have the possibility of getting rid of characters now. Bill's going to take a card with Ray before we go into. We're still in his deploy phase. And then he stacks Bodhi Roke as well. So that Rogue One is pretty loaded up, just like in the movie. Go into the battle phase. Yeah, I think Bill doesn't want to be the one. Okay, Bill is going to initiate here. Okay. There's a Destiny into Attrition with Padme. Probably going to see Bill take a card off the evac control. He's going to be able to start doing that loop now. There's a Destiny to Attrition with Ponda Baba. Again, will not come into play. Bill does take a card off the evac control. Let's see who he grabbed. Looks like he grabbed the Captain Cassian Andor. So it looks like Chad Hilsey and Saw Gerrera are still left on that evac control. Both players are only going to be getting one Destiny in this battle now. And we go into Destiny. Bill draws a 5 for Destiny. It is a 5. Wolf does not come into play here. Okay, so that's a 7 for Bill because of Torn Far. Adam's going to draw. He draws a 1. He draws Mighty Jabba. So it's currently 16-4, or 16-14. So Bill is going to have to lose 2 cards in this battle, and I think Bill's perfectly fine with that. But more importantly, Bill draws a 1 for attrition, so that's going to get around the immunity on those ships. So we're probably going to see like Bosk and... Yeah, Bosk doesn't have enough forfeit, so it's going to be Bosk and another character. Adam draws a 1 for... or a 5 for his attrition. Again, that's not going to be important here. Yeah, I think this could go to time, and I think if it does start getting closer... Okay, so Bill's going to lose Lieutenant Blount, who will be stacked on that evac control. Adam's going to lose. He's going to lose Ponda Baba. He still has to lose 5 cards, so let's see if he loses... And there goes Bosk as well. So pretty good turn for Bill. I mean, he is going to be able to whittle down that space suite from Adam. Adam is going to need to try and do something now, because right now, again, both players are doing equal amount of damage. Both players are going to be retrieving. Adam's going to be retrieving 2. Bill's going to be retrieving 1. So yeah, this could be a game that goes to time. Now, what's going to come into play is... Bill draws for Odin Nestler. He draws a 5, so let's see if he's going to want to transport his characters. And let's see where he goes. He's probably going to go to that Carbonite Chamber. And, yep, he's going to take all of his characters. He's going to run off a Scarif, and he's going to go to the Carbonite Chamber. And I do believe this will flip him back to the 0 side. And it does. So now he'll be able to... Yeah, Adam could come down. He does have a 8-card hand, and he's able to take whatever card he wants. So... Yep, Bill can get other ships down too. He's got the Profundity, maybe the Tantive. I know he was going to attempt to try and get that Bright Hope back, but it isn't important at this point. Okay, we go into Adam's turn. He activates. Current life force in hands, Adam has 23 in life force, 8 in hand, so that brings him up to 31. Bill has 6 in hand and 20 in life force, so he's working with 26. Again, Bill does not have to necessarily win this game. He just has to lose by less than 11. Okay, there's Adam takes a card with IG88, so he's got 9 cards in hand to work with this turn. I'm trying to think of any guys that he has what guys he has left with weapons. The only one that I can think of is P59. And Adam does not. Bill does not occupy for Menace Fade, so Adam is going to be able to drain for 1 at the audience chamber now. So he drains for 1 at the audience chamber. Bill will use Commander Valen Willard. And Adam's going to... Adam's going to retrieve. He retrieves Bosk. Bill will lose to You'll Be Dead. He loses a Padme. So he's rocking 2 Padmes in his deck. Adam will retrieve with his objective as well. So he's going to get that Ponda Balba back. So right now, lost piles are in favor of Adam. They're 1-8. Okay, Adam has 11 cards to work with right now in his force pile. Bill doesn't have any cards in his force pile, so we're not going to see a Rebel Barrier or anything this turn. And there's Dr. Afra. She's going to come down to the Yavin 4 Masasi War Room. So she'll be able to start draining for 2 there. Let's see. You're not going to see Adam use her game tech, so she's not going to get her droid back or anything. But you're probably going to see Adam reinforce her, though. And there's a Cad Bane as well. So now he is threatening a drain of 2 there. Adam dropping Tom Hathron onto the Ellis and Hinthra, as well as Prince Shizor. What card in particular are you asking about? I will say this: don't judge pronunciations off of me. I'm quite bad at pronunciation. Saucy. I like that. Reminds me of queso. So I will say this: I like Adam going down to the war room. I don't like him putting Shizor on the Ellis. I would like to have seen Shizor over at the war room and possibly Cad Bane on the Ellis in Hinthra. And the reason this is, Adam or Bill would have needed a lot of higher Destiny characters or ability characters, so that way he could have it came down and actually had Battle Destiny. But okay, we're gonna see Adam going to play his any methods necessary to activate, and we go into Bill's turn. So Bill is going to be able to do some ping damage as well as some drain damage, and he's also going to be able to start retrieving. So current clock, again, we're going to have to start watching the clock. Adam has 24 minutes left. Bill has 31. So things could get interesting here soon. Adam activates using his Carbonite Chamber console, takes a card with IG88. He's got 3 cards in his force pile, so he's going to take one of those 3. still in Bill's activate, so let's see what he's going to do once he gets into his control phase. So here we go. Into his control phase, he's going to drain for 2 at the Carbonite Chamber. Adam's going to have to lose. He loses an Imperial Barrier off the top of his reserve deck. And he's also going to lose a P-59 off the top of his reserve deck. That's not a card you want to lose in this matchup. I mean, you do extra damage when you hit, and being that Bill's characters have, on the 0 side, they don't have good defense values, so... Okay, there goes an Utaguta solo as well. Bill retrieves. He retrieves the Padme. And we are in Bill's deploy phase, so let's see what Bill wants to do. We might actually see Bill battle up in space again. Being that he has the Torn Far loop going right now, that's pretty good for him. And if he's tracking his destiny, I mean, he could start clearing guys off those ships, forcing Adam to start putting more guys onto those ships. Adam has 19 cards in his life force right now, so right now he wants to start mitigating as much. He wants to start watching what he deploys on the table. Yes, he is retrieving 2 each turn, as long as Bill is staying away from any battles. But okay, so Bill's going to attempt to look for a card with his Insurrection. There is no card in his reserve deck, so Adam does get to verify. They comment that Adam says nice. Bill says he wants 1. Not sure what Bill wants, but hopefully he gets what he wants and not what he deserves. Okay, he's going to take a card with Ray after he puts a card back with Willard. Okay. Adam's going to use Thrawn's game text. And here we go. Base coming down to the war room. There's a barrier from Adam. Adam had a barrier in his hand, or he drew it with IG-88. Now, the good thing about Baze is he can shoot. So, okay, the barrier goes to the use pile. And Cassian Andor coming down as well to reinforce. Bill has 4 cards left in his force pile. Again, I do like a battle here by Bill, because, if you can start clearing off guys off those ships and forcing Adam to reinforce, it's going to take away possible cards from Adam. Now, the only thing I can see is if those characters go to the lost pile, Adam will be able to start retrieving those on his next turn. So, but here we go. We go into Bill's draw phase. Bill draws. He saves 2. Yep, he does save the 2, and he recirculates, and we go. Moving on to Adam's turn. Again, Adam is going to do 2 points of damage this turn, 1 from the drain and 1 from You'll Be Dead. But I will say this, Adam probably is going to be able to retrieve all those cards in his lost pile this turn. IG-88 is going to take a card. Moving into the control phase, Proxima is going to use her game text. Let's see what Adam reveals. He reveals the top 3 cards. Let's see if one of them is an alien. Excuse me. And there's a boss. There's another. That's the same boss that Adam lost a couple turns ago in a battle. Okay, you'll be dead, ping. Bill's going to lose Shirut from his reserve deck. Drain of 1 at the audience chamber. And Sabotage. I like it. It's a good way of getting around EPP characters. And here we go. Retrieval, Erica. I'm going to pay 1. Retrieve that Utagotosola. Going to see him retrieve with his objective. Oh, he's going to retrieve that P59. Adam's looking for a smuggler with his Ellison Hithra. He's going to get Ponda Baba onto that Ellis, and he's going to reinforce with the Jabba Space Cruiser. So Adam not backing down. And here we go. Adam has 20. It's 22-7 in favor of Adam. Adam does initiate, so he is going to be able to retrieve with his Scum and Villainy. He does retrieve. He retrieves the barrier and a Cold Feet. Ponda Baba adding a Destiny to Attrition. Padme adding a Destiny to Attrition as well. And Bill's going to take a card off of evac control. There goes the Lieutenant Blunt. So again, both players are only getting 1 Destiny. Destiny's can may not be modified. There's a 2 for Destiny from Adam. Adam has 24 to Bill's 7. And Bill draws a 5. He draws a projection of the Skywalker. So that's going to be a 7 for Bill because of Torn Far. Adam draws a 4 for Attrition Destiny. Again, that Attrition damage for Adam does not come into play here, as that Rogue One is fully immune. And Bill, he draws a 2 for Attrition. And Bill is going to be able to retrieve because of 10 men there. He retrieves that Destiny 5 Sabotage. Okay, so Adam has 9 to Attrition in this battle. There goes a Prince Shizor to the lost pile. Bill has 10 battle damage. So we're probably going to see Bodhi and... ooh, this is a tough one here. So there goes Ponda Baba to the lost pile as well. And Bill decides to lose Luke. So he's not going to get any retrieval next turn. This tells me that he has another Luke in his hand. Okay, so he's going to stack Bodhi onto the evac control. Now, again... Yep, and we move. So Adam's not going to... Adam will not battle at the War Room. Okay, so here we go into Bill's turn. Bill activates. We're going to see him do Drain of 2 at the Carbonite Chamber, as well as 1 point of damage from Stardust. Adam's going to activate and take a card with IG-88. Bill's going to put a card back, take a card off the top of his reserve deck. He is still in his activate phase, and he didn't activate everything. He actually saved 4 cards in his reserve deck this turn. So he's gonna actually he's tracking around some cards. So then he activates it all. Okay, there's a drain of 2 at the Carbonate Chamber. There's a barrier off the top of the reserve deck for Adam, as well as he's all yours, Bounty Hunter. Okay, we're going to see this ping damage from Stardust happen right now. There goes the Gick off the top of the reserve deck as well for Adam. Okay, we're now into Bill's deploy phase. Use 3/4. There's a second Luke Skywalker coming down as a pilot onto that Rogue One. Bill probably going to draw up Lieutenant Blount as well. There's the barrier from Adam. Lieutenant Blount comes down. And let's see, Bill's going to drop Ezra to the security tower. I do like him going there because now he can start draining for 2. He's also going to limit the activation from Adam, or Bill's going to be able to activate 2 on Adam's turn. Hopefully everybody's watching, just having a good day. Nobody's falling asleep. Bill's going to draw a card. I mean, there has been a lot of interaction, but it does seem like it's a kind of like a grindy type of a game. Okay, Bill takes a card with Ray. And I do agree with Chris that this match could go very close to time. And Bill right now is sitting with a slight lead on time. Bill has 24 minutes. Adam has 20 minutes. Okay, we're still in Bill's deploy phase, though. Bill's going to use 3/4. He reinforces Ezra with General Kraken. So he's going to have 2 cards left in his force pile here. Okay, Bill's going to recirculate, saving 1, and he's going to pass turn over to Adam. So here we go. Adam deciding on whether he's going to allow Bill to activate 2, or if his activation is going to be reduced by 2 here. Bill's going to be able to activate 2 cards. No. Bill chose not to activate. Interesting. I think it's the first time I've ever seen somebody not choose to activate. I mean, this tells me he's tracking his destinies. He wants what he want. Like, he is going to be losing 2 cards, so he maybe knows what that third destiny is, and he wants to keep it there. Or he could lose from his hand, and he knows what the... Okay, he loses the Tanta from his hand to the drain. Yeah, he knows what the destinies are. I'm not 100% sure, Joe. Okay, Proxima will take Mighty Jabba from off the top of the deck. Adam has 3 cards left in his reserve deck. Don't think there was anything on the forums about it. Like the last post on to... Okay, Bill's going to lose an evac control from hand to the You'll Be Dead. Yeah, it looks like the last post on the forums was from JJD about him winning. But I'm not sure if what happened in game 1 or 2 between Lawrence and Bill. Wow. Greg Shaw going down to Lawrence. Wow. Okay, so here we go with the retrieval from Adam. Adam retrieves 2 cards, and then we see Mighty Jabba going down to the beach. I'd like that. So there's only 2 1-seeds left. MHT going down to Wayne Cullen. Greg Shaw went down to Lawrence Kraft. Wow. So right now, that looks like we have Joe Olson versus Apollyon. Joe, do you know when you're playing him? Okay. Yodad versus Brandon Beatty. Chris Westergaard, who upset Drew Lichtenstein. Okay, we got Wayne Cullen versus the winner of this one. Lawrence Kraft will be playing the winner of Winston P. versus Matt Sokol. Kyle Kruger is currently waiting on the winner between Chris Gogolin and myself. Okay, so we have a Lana Dope Break combo. Lana is going to attempt to transport cards. Paul Myers waiting on Marty McFly and CRG. And JJD will get the winner of Silver Glenn versus Dylan. Okay, so we have R. Singh, Dengar, Boba Fett, Proxima, all and yep, R. Singh, Boba Fett, Dengar, Proxima, all going to the Carbonate Chamber. And R. Singh's going to move in front of Ezra. So currently, wow, that's a nice little turn from Adam. He's blocking all the drains. The only damage that Bill's going to be doing to Adam this turn is Stardust. And right now, Adam is threatening drains of 1 and 2, as well as the You'll Be Dead ping. I don't have any information on when they will be playing, unfortunately. Yep, and there it is on the forums. Lawrence Kraft advances over Greg Shaw. So congrats to Lawrence advancing over Greg. Okay, we move into Bill's turn. Bill activates, saving 2. Do not know yet. Fortunately, weekends are the worst time for me to play, so. Plus this, so I play Pathfinder Saturdays, and then Sunday is a roommate's birthday as well as the Super Bowl. So, not the best time. Bill initiates using Stardust. There goes Twilight Advisor off the top of Adam's deck. Bill will retrieve with Luke. Okay, there's a projection of Skywalker onto the beach for Bill. Bill plays Escape Pod combo, putting a 5 on top of his use pile. I will say at this point, Bill's probably wishing he was flipped. And Bill moves past his deploy phase and goes into his move phase. He's going to evacuate the security tower. So Bill is going to be taking 3 points of damage this turn, and Adam will be retrieving 2. Oh, and there's an Odin Nestler for 1 from Bill. So we might see Bill go to the audience chamber here. That would be pretty big from Bill. Bill did grab the Odin or the Lana Delbraid combo, so unless Adam is playing another one, those characters are where they're at. Yep. Bill is going to invade the audience chamber now. So pretty big turn of events from Bill. Okay, Bill's going to activate 2 with Ezra. Okay, current life force counts are 11 for Bill, 16 for Adam. Okay, Bill is going to be taking drains of 1 and 1 plus the You'll Be Dead ping. Actually, no, he will not be taking the You'll Be Dead ping as Adam does not control the audience chamber, so he's only going to lose 2 cards. Adam doing all of his control phase tricks. He's going to use Proxima. He uses IG-88. He's going to be able to retrieve 2. And then we're going to see him drain for 2. Okay, there's the drains. And there's one drain. Bill will lose Leia. Puts a card back with Willard. And he's also going to lose the drain at the beach. There goes Ray. And okay, so we got a Dr. Evazan coming down to the audience chamber. Bill's going to transfer the Stardust over to Ezra. Again, he can do this at any time, so... And Zam Wessel coming down as well. I think if you're Adam, I think you go after, if you battle here, you attempt to shoot Willard, because that would do the most damage to Bill. Okay, here we go. We got a battle from Adam. He needs to get a +3 from the spare V, and he is going to retrieve 2. Yeah, I think Bill's only chance for advancing here is to time Adam out. But we shall see. Yeah, and that's the thing, is Adam still has no loss pile like half of this game. Okay, Bill Fett's, he's going to attempt to shoot. He does attempt to shoot at Willard. He draws Destiny. It is a 3, so that's going to be able to hit Willard. Willard will go lost with Dr. Evazan. So, again, I do like that play from Adam. Now, Bill, I believe, can use Willard's game text to put him into the use pile once per game. Or maybe it's another Alderaan. Oh, Bill then has to lose 2 because Willard's a leader. So, and with Zam there, Bill has to lose 2. So... good play by Adam. Okay, Bill's going to take a card off of the evac control. He takes Saw Gerrera. Destiny for Adam is a 2. That brings him up to 21. Yeah, I don't think Adam's going to win this battle, but he has a good chance of winning the war. And Bill's Destiny is going to be a 5. It is Sabotage. So it's going to be 25 to 21 in favor of Bill. Actually, it's going to be 26 to 21 because of Ray. So probably going to see Daru go away, and we're probably going to see Melshi go away for Bill. Yep, there goes Daru. Oh, Ray goes lost. Actually, now because Ray is lost, all those characters are spies and scouts, so Kraken's game text will be in play. Okay, Adam still has to lose 2 to the attrition here. Yeah. Nope, he's going to lose Zam. So Zam will be able to take a card with Zam's game text. Yeah, Zam's so good in that situation there. Now, okay. Adam sitting at 17 with Life Force. Bill sitting at 9. Oof. Okay, we're going to the move phase. Moves Sing over, just so she doesn't get punked. And Adam will recirculate, saving 2 cards in his force pile. He's going to activate one with the Carbonite Chamber console. And then he'll probably take a card with IG-88. That would bring him down to 16, though. And he is going to do that. Okay, there's the Stardust Ping from Bill. Again, that's the only damage Bill is currently doing to Adam. So we're probably going to see Adam start losing cards from hand. Yep, that's what he does. He loses Django Fett from the hand. Going to Bill's deploy phase. Bill does not retrieve with Luke. Interesting. Did he forget, or is he not wanting to? And there goes Corrin Horn down to the Jabba's sail barge. I like that because, again, Adam's running out of characters. I mean, he does have characters, but characters who draw destiny on their own. And there goes Saw Gerrera down to the audience chamber. So that's why Bill did not decide to retrieve with Luke. Adam plays Cold Feet to play a shield, but more importantly, that's going to get a card back into his life force, so he's sitting at 17 again. And Bill will just recirculate. No, I do not believe it has been burned. So, yeah, Adam could do that this turn. We could see like a jank. Well, he'd have to do it in his activate phase. So, we could see him do that. Use the Jabba's Haven, get it back, then retrieve the 2, and have a lost pile again. Okay, Adam's going to take a card with IG-88. Gonna drain. As long as he retrieves the Django before he retrieves, we could see him not have a lost pile in his deploy phase. Okay, Proxima's going to reveal a card. Arca is going to retrieve. Retrieves Django. Zam's on top again. So there's a drain of 1 at the beach. Yeah, and that's what we could see him do. Bill's going to lose a perimeter scan from his hand. And there's the Jabba's Haven. So good call, Chris. It's like Adam's watching the game right now. Yeah. And there is the retrieval. So, yeah, Adam does no lost pile now at this point. And Zam coming down to the audience chamber. And P59 as well. Oof. Things are looking pretty grim. So Adam doesn't even need to go down to fight Corn Horn. He doesn't care because he's going to do so much damage now at the audience chamber. It's not going to pay 2 to retrieve 2 because, oh wait, he does not have a lost pile. So here we go. Boba Fett's blaster rifle is going to target Saw Gerrera. Draws a 5. Saw is going to be hit, operated on, and Bill's going to have to lose 2. They still have CRG, I believe. Yeah, I want to say CRG's still alive. Yeah, it's CRG versus Marty McFly to advance to play Paul Myers. Is Scott part of this new team, the New Allies, or no? Okay, so there goes Saw. There goes Kraken. That's 2 ping damages from Zam. There goes Taidu and Hemeth. I love that card. So he's losing 4 damage because of that P59. Bill deciding he's just going to play it out. Let Adam take the win. Bill takes the card off the evac control. There's a destiny of 3 for battle destiny. So it's going to be 26 to currently sitting at 13. Bill draws a 2. Jaron Webb. So it's 15 to 26. All of those guys everybody there is immune for Adam. Adam draws a 5 for attrition. That's going to, oof. And Bill concedes. So congrats to Adam. Well played. So good job, Adam, on your victory. Well played. Good luck, sir. Against you have the honor of you're going to be playing against Wayne Cullen. So again, congrats to Adam. Bill, nice showing in the event. I want to thank everybody who watched today. It has been a great pleasure watching this game, playing the game, and I will see everybody, if not sooner, at least on Wednesday with another exciting episode of Holo Theater. So until then, see everybody then. Good night.